Story 1 of 7. Trump posts AI Jesus image, feuds with Pope Leo XIV over Iran war and policies. Trump posts AI Jesus image, feuds with Pope Leo XIV over Iran war and policies. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Donald Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself as a Jesus Christ-like figure healing a patient on Truth Social on April 13, 2026, which he later deleted after backlash. Trump called Pope Leo XIV weak on crime and terrible for foreign policy in a Truth Social post on April 13, 2026, criticizing his stance on the Iran war and immigration. Pope Leo XIV responded to Trump's threats against Iran by calling them truly unacceptable and urged peace during a prayer service in St. Peter's Basilica on April 12, 2026. Trump claimed the AI image was meant to depict him as a doctor related to the Red Cross, despite the image showing him in white robes with divine light. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni publicly criticized Trump's remarks about Pope Leo, calling them unacceptable. But not all outlets told the same story. The Guardian and SMH state Trump deleted the AI Jesus post after outcry, but ABC and The Age imply he deleted it only after clarifying it was meant to depict him as a doctor. The Guardian and Newscomow describe the AI image as including a demonic figure, while ABC and SMH do not mention this detail explicitly. ABC states Trump's post about the AI image was made on April 13, 2026, while The Age and Guardian mention it was posted on Sunday night, April 13, but do not specify the exact time. This story was covered by ABC News, The Guardian, news.com.au, SBS News, Sydney Morning Herald and The Age. Story 2 of 7. Roblox introduces age-restricted accounts amid Australian child safety concerns and social media bans. Roblox introduces age-restricted accounts amid Australian child safety concerns and social media bans. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Roblox will launch 2 age-restricted accounts in June 2026, Roblox Kids, ages 5 to 8, and Roblox Select, ages 9 to 15. The Australian government put Roblox on notice in February 2026 over child grooming reports, prompting safety changes. Roblox Kids will have chat disabled by default and only allow minimal or mild maturity-rated games, with an electric blue background. Roblox Select will allow moderate maturity-rated games and introduce chat with safeguards, e.g., age-verified interactions. Roblox will expand parental controls to block specific games and manage chats until users turn 16. But not all outlets told the same story. Article 1, SBS, does not specify a date for Roblox account changes, while Article 2, ABC, states the launch is scheduled for June 2026. Article 1, SBS, does not mention Roblox plans to use the Australian Classification Board for ratings, while Article 2, ABC, confirms this transition will occur later in 2026. Article 1, SBS, does not detail the 2 new account types, Roblox Kids Select, or their specific restrictions, which are fully described in Article 2, ABC. This story was covered by ABC News and SBS News. Story 3 of 7. UK inquiry finds systemic failures allowed Southport child murders by Axel Rudakubana. UK inquiry finds systemic failures allowed Southport child murders by Axel Rudakubana. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Axel Rudakubana, 17 at the time, killed BB King, 6, Elsie Stankham, 7, and Alice Da Silva Aguiar, 9, in Southport, England, on July 29, 2024, during a Taylor Swift-themed dance event. Rudakubana was sentenced to a minimum of 52 years in prison for the murders and wounding 10 others, 8 children, 2 adults. The inquiry, led by retired Judge Sir Adrian Fulford, found the attack could and should have been prevented due to systemic failures by police, social services, and educators. Rudakubana was referred to the UK's Prevent programme 3 times, 2019 to 2021, for expressing interest in school shootings, the 2017 London Bridge attack, and extremist material, but each case was closed due to lack of ideological motivation. In March 2022, Rudakubana was found on a bus with a knife, admitted wanting to stab someone, and mentioned making poison, but was not arrested and released to his parents. But not all outlets told the same story. The ABC article states the inquiry report is 763 pages, while The Guardian refers to a 260-page report, likely a condensed or phase-specific document. ABC specifies Rudakubana was referred to Prevent 3 times between 2019 and 2021, while The Guardian does not specify the exact years but confirms 3 referrals. The Guardian mentions a 260-page report published at Liverpool Town Hall, while ABC does not specify a shorter report length, only the full inquiry's 763-page document. This story was covered by ABC News and The Guardian. Story 4 of 7. Harry and Meghan's unofficial 2026 Australia visit with commercial engagement sparks controversy. Harry and Meghan's unofficial 2026 Australia visit with commercial engagement sparks controversy. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Harry and Meghan are visiting Australia from April 13 to 17, 2026, under their titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex, but this is not an official royal tour. Their itinerary includes Melbourne's Royal Children's Hospital, April 13, a women's homeless shelter, and a Movember event at Whitton Oval, April 14. Harry will visit the Australian War Memorial in Canberra on April 14, including a last post ceremony and meeting with Indigenous veterans. Meghan is the headline attraction at a luxury wellness event in Sydney on April 19 to 20, 2026, described as a ticketed private event. Their visit includes 2 major ticketed events, Harry's speech at a Melbourne conference, April 16, and Meghan's Sydney wellness event, framed as supporting commercial, charitable, and community objectives. But not all outlets told the same story. ABC states the Melbourne conference speech is on April 16, but the exact date is not confirmed in any WSCMAU's itinerary summary. Newscomau mentions a women's wellness event in Sydney on the weekend, while ABC specifies next weekend, April 19 to 20th, without a direct date conflict but lacks any WSCMAU's luxury descriptor. ABC notes Harry's Movember event is at Melbourne's Whitton Oval, but Newscomau does not specify the venue for this event. This story was covered by ABC News, news.com.au, and SBS News. Story 5 of 7. Organised crime stash found in Melbourne rental property with explosives, drugs, cash. Organised crime stash found in Melbourne rental property with explosives, drugs, cash. Here's what every outlet agrees on. A cleaner found drugs, explosives, more than $1 million in cash, and firearms at a rental property in Keilor East on January 24, 2026. Incendiary devices were detonated in controlled explosions by the Bomb Response Unit and the Australian Defence Force, ADF, at the property. A white Toyota Camry was linked to the property, with CCTV capturing a man fueling it at a service station on the Western Ring Road in Ardere on Christmas Day, December 25, 2025. Police interviewed a man related to the booking of the rental property, who was released pending further inquiries. The rental property was booked for a couple of weeks in January 2026. But not all outlets told the same story. Article 1 mentions the CCTV footage was taken at Ardere on Christmas Day, while Article 2 specifies Ardere South, though both refer to the Western Ring Road location. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au. Story 6 of 7. Qantas cuts flights, raises fares due to Middle East fuel crisis. Qantas cuts flights, raises fares due to Middle East fuel crisis. Here's what every outlet agrees on. Qantas increased its fuel cost estimate for the second half of the 2026 financial year to between $3.1 billion and $3.3 billion, up from a previous estimate of $2.5 billion, ABC, or $2.2 billion, Guardian. Qantas reduced domestic flight capacity by about 5% in the current quarter due to fuel market volatility and economic conditions. Qantas raised fares and redeployed capacity from its US and domestic network to increase flights to Paris and Rome, citing strong demand for Europe-bound travel as passengers avoid Middle East routes. Jet fuel refinery margins increased from $20 per barrel in February to a peak of around $120 per barrel, contributing to Qantas's higher fuel costs. Qantas will cancel all services in and out of Mount Gambier from next month due to fuel costs and declining demand. But not all outlets told the same story. The ABC and Guardian report Qantas's previous fuel cost estimate as $2.5 billion and $2.2 billion respectively, while the ABC states the increase is more than $800 million above the previous estimate. But The Guardian says it is up $600 million to $800 million from $2.2 billion. The ABC mentions Qantas shares were down 0.8% at midday AEST on April 14, 2026, but no other source confirms this specific share movement. This story was covered by ABC News, The Guardian, news.com.au, and SBS News. Story 7 of 7. Queensland activist charged under hate speech laws fall from the river to the sea protest banner. Queensland activist charged under hate speech laws fall from the river to the sea protest banner. Here's what every outlet agrees on. James Jim Joseph Dowling, 70, was charged with recital, distribution, publication, or display of prohibited expressions, from the river to the sea, under Queensland's new hate speech laws. Dowling appeared in Brisbane Magistrates Court on April 14, 2026, for the charge. The protest where Dowling was charged took place outside Boeing's Brisbane headquarters on March 18, 2026. Dowling's banner read, "From the river to the sea, Brisbane will be free of Boeing." Dowling stated he intended to plead insanity, arguing the charge was insane, though Magistrate Belinda Merrin noted he would need to prove it. But not all outlets told the same story. News Kamau states Dowling was charged on April 14, while ABC mentions the charge was issued after a March 18 protest but does not explicitly state the April 14 court appearance as a charge date in the same way. This story was covered by ABC News and news.com.au.